Hello, my name's Zana. I'm your counselor for today, and everything you say in this meeting will be confidential, except for the four confidentialities. The first one is suicidality. If I feel like that you will put yourself or anybody else in imminent danger, I want to report it to authorities. The second is homicidality. That's when you're going to threaten someone else. I have the right, or threaten a third party. I have the right to protect them and call 911. The third is child abuse or neglect. That's why you're going to cause verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, or somebody else is going to cause these problems. Then I have the right to report to the authorities on 911. And the last is elderly abuse. The same that I said with child abuse, verbal, physical, sexual, except also financial abuse happens to elderly. So if any of those I see you doing it or anybody else doing it, I have to warn the authorities. Is that okay? Any questions?
It's fine with me.
Okay. So what brings you here today?
I'm stressed out. I'm really behind in my schoolwork. I'm like years behind. I can't get myself together. I can't pick my face up off the floor. I'm boy crazy at the age of 20, and that should be like a 16-year-old problem. So now it's distracting me from my work. I can't let them go, and it's bothering me because I don't know what to do.
Okay. So you say you can't pick your face up off the floor. Explain.
It just feels as though like I'm really down most of my days because I'm really undecisive. I feel as though I'm not balancing my life the way I should be balancing my life. It's just all over the place, all in shambles. I can't really pick up where I left off because I don't know where the hell I left off at. So I'm kind of just moving by the day as the day goes on.
You said boy crazy. How are you boy crazy?
Well, I haven't been, for the past years, I haven't really been out of relationships. I've just been constantly getting in and then jumping out and then getting back in. So like now I'm finally considered single, I guess, for the first time in like 4 years. And I've now started talking to somebody else. I think like I moved too fast, but I don't know if I did or not because everything is pretty new to me because I haven't really been dating for so long. I just really started dating, so I'm really distracted by like I want to be in the presence of a man. I guess I don't know, like when I can be doing schoolwork, I'll call a dude over. I'll call him over and just say screw the schoolwork and I'll just be chilling.
So it seems as though this person is more than just someone you just met.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this person has an actual role in your life, but he's not your boyfriend. Can you explain how this person impacts you?
Well, I have like, it's bad to say, but I'm in like a whole triangle all over again. Two
Like
dudes and myself, triangle? Yes. Okay. All over again. I just got out of one to get right back into another one. So, it's like two of them. One of them is like my backbone, basically. I feel as though it's my backbone, but I don't really like how he moves. He's kind of simple in my mind, and I just feel as though it's times where I feel as though I deserve more than what he's willing to offer or what he can give at the time. Or it could just be me trying to move too fast.
Explain
Simple. Oh, there's just certain things that him at his age he shouldn't be doing, saying, and acting in that way, but he does anyways. Like he's 20, probably 25, and it's certain things that he will say to me, and it's just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't know if I can really describe it or right now my head just fluttered because I have so much stuff in my brain right now.
Okay. And what about the other guy?
The other guy, he was my manager at work, and he was to be honest, he was the only black guy on my job next to me, so it was just like we kind of clicked automatically because it was just easy for us to talk to each other because we had more in common, both in the South and stuff. So we would just hit it off pretty well. Actually,
So y'all connected
off the game, just too fast for me. I don't even know how it happened.
So y'all connected, but it's also was convenience.
Yo,
Okay.
I don't even know how it happened. It wasn't supposed to happen. It really wasn't, but it did.
It seems as though you're torn between two people.
Oh yes.
Would you say, or do you think, I should say that. It seems as though your manager have the qualities you want inside of your backbone.
Yeah, he do. Like, there's certain things that my manager, he's a better listener than the other one. The other one, he talks about himself. It's just always him, his life, what he want to do. Every time I talk to him, he cuts me off and talk about himself. That pisses me the hell off.
So which one do you think is distracting you most from school?
The first one, not the manager, the other one. He distracts me more because he's too damn emotional. And, like, he's just always bothering me. Sending me long paragraphs and just bothering me. He doesn't give me time to think or anything. It's just him, his emotions. He wants to talk, and he won't leave me the hell alone. And let me think like I need to. So now I'm just distracted and all over the place.
Do you want him to leave you alone?
Not really, but I do.
So you don't want to leave you alone, but you want him to leave you alone.
I'm so conflicted. That's the problem. I want him to leave me alone because he's bothering me. Like, he's becoming annoying and just too emotional for me, and I can't handle that. But then I don't want him to because he's like, I need him for everything. I go to him for everything. Like, it can be emotional, like financial. I just need something real quick, and to find me a ride, something real quick. He just does everything for me. So, like, he's like a safety zone.
So what's the key problem? Because you say he's very emotionally and financially, and he gets rides. What's lacking?
What's lacking? I don't like his personality, y'all. Like, he's just all about himself. When I talk to him, he just thinks about himself, and I don't like how dramatic he is. Everything is just like a show. So, like, when he talks about himself, he gets up and paces the room and does dramatic stuff that pisses me off. It's little stuff that shouldn't be pissing me off, but I think since, like, the years went by, I'm now more annoyed with him than anything. Like, everything that he does, it annoys the hell out of me. But when I'm away from him, I'm pretty cool.
So you think he's selfish?
I do think he's selfish. I think he's just all about himself, and it's not his intentions to be, but he always wants attention, so he takes my shine and just turns it into his shine. And certain things I like to talk about, and I want to talk about it with him, but he just always flips it on himself, and I can't never get anything out because it's just always about him and his life and his family and his grades, and never about me. I ain't like that. All throughout our relationship, it's just all about him, what he wants to do, what he wants to talk about, him.
So let's go over a few things. So you're in a triangle, but your backbone, you don't like how simple he is. Yet he doesn't behave properly for somebody to be 25 years old. He's your distraction. He's there for you emotionally, financially, and he gives you rides. But you also said he's selfish. So he's there for you, but
like, he wants me, like, okay, for instance, I mean, maybe I was wrong. Like, okay, my manager wanted to hang out one time, and I wasn't, at the beginning, it was all innocent because, I mean, I'm not even my manager's not my type. it was just more of like he just walked into an open door at one point and I was vulnerable and we became cool. But he's not even my type.
Why were you vulnerable?
Because the first one pulled a really dumb stunt. I was in his room waiting for him. We just got to this big old argument about some headphones because he's so simple and he wanted to argue with me about some headphones. So I broke up with him because I just felt as though I was going through so much stuff in my life. I couldn't argue with you about some Apple headphones. So then, like, we went to a field trip and we were good and whatnot. I came back home with him and whatnot. We were supposed to be chilling and blah, blah, blah. This man then invites this random chick to me. She's not random. I know who she is. But she came over and came over there. I don't know why this girl was at his house at 1:25 to do anything. But she was there until 4 o'clock when I had to come into the house and kick her out because I left because I felt disrespected because I was waiting for him for hours and he was out in the living room talking to some random person who don't do anything for him. So
y'all broke up.
Yes, we did.
And you hung out with another female.
While I was at his house, in his room waiting for him to come back and entertain me.
It seems as though, although y'all broken up, y'all still cherish a bond the same way as if y'all were still together.
The thing about it is, when I broke up with him about the headphones, it wasn't really like I'm the type of girl who break up with you 5 times out of the week, you know. It's just be over stupid stuff. My emotions get over me sometimes and I just say it's over. But I'm good after 5 minutes. I thought that we were good because we had a good time that day. We were supposed to have fun that night, you know, do grown-up things. He knew that. I was drunk.
And y'all still have this, like...
Not anymore, no. I'm not attracted to him that much. I can't do anything. I couldn't. He turned me off when he allowed some girl to come in the house and stay until 4 o'clock, and I had to come in there and kick this girl out of his own house. Kick her out, and then we fought. Like, physically. Like, push me into the damn snow. After you push me to the snow, that's childish and you're 25. You shouldn't be pushing nobody into the snow. I kind of stopped dealing with it. I've never been the type of girl who deals with physical altercations, especially with other men, about some other chick. I have more respect for myself to deal with some otherness like that. So at that moment, Christopher was able to step in, and I needed somebody to talk to because I was really in distraught because I couldn't believe he really fought, and my jaw was really sore because this man hit me over somebody who don't help him do anything, who don't even buy groceries for his house. So he did that, and I was just like, no, F him. I should just go ahead on by myself. So that's what I did, and I left him alone. And then I didn't mean to start talking to Christopher, but he was like there to listen, and he talked to me about everything and whatnot. And that's just how it happened. He just walked into a vulnerable situation. Now I kind of wish it didn't happen that way, but it did. And now I'm too deep.
So you stated earlier about the whole he's there for you in these ways, and it seems as though you don't like the fact that you're there for him also, and he does this.
Mm-hmm. I've helped him with everything. Everything. This man probably would not probably graduate this semester without me because I helped him pick his damn face off the ground for years while I've been with him.
So you picked up his face, but you go pick up your own face?
I couldn't pick up my own damn face, no.
How much time do y'all spend together now?
Not that much because I don't really like hanging with him anymore.
So how is he your distraction?
He pops up in my house. He sends me long paragraphs, like book long, essay long paragraphs, spreading out, sharing his feelings. And a lot of times I feel so bad because I know I don't want him to hurt, and I know he's hurting, but I don't want him to hurt. So then I just kind of pull my shell down and just go see him, or I let him come over for a little while, and that's just it. And we'll just talk, and he'll go by his life.
And do you enjoy the time y'all spend together?
Sometimes I'll be ready for him to leave. Sometimes he overstays his stay because he gets annoying after a while. Like after a while, his presence begins to annoy me. And I think it's just bad like that. Like,
and it's the arrogance.
Yes, his presence just annoys the hell out of me. When he talks about himself. So that ignored that. Just it's annoying.
So last time you spoke about your dad. Like, how does he remind you of your dad?
he is completely different. The first one, he's not my type. Like me, neither one of these two men are my type. Because, like I told you from the previous session, I like men from the streets. Like I don't deal with all this emotions and all this carrying on. I never even had a man who really argued back with me. And now I have this man who sends me long emotional paragraphs and cries in front of me. And I don't even know how to handle that situation. My dad doesn't do anything like that. My dad is pretty grounded and emotionless. I mean, that's kind of, I guess, how I am. I mean, I don't really want to deal with somebody like that, but.
So you prefer non-emotional men?
Somewhat. I don't like the crying. I mean, I guess crying is okay, but that whole.
Do you view crying as a weakness?
I don't want to, but it is. Like, sometimes I feel as though it is. Sometimes I don't feel like it fits at the right moments. Especially when you're the one who messed up. You messed up, you shouldn't be crying. You should be, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm so conflicted in life. But he is nowhere near like my dad. Nothing near. Nothing not close. I guess that's why I really feel as though I have a drift from him as well, because he's nothing like what I'm accustomed to. So it's really hard for me to even adapt to that situation. I guess that's kind of why I don't like him all the time. I don't know.
So if he doesn't take up most of your time, how come you can't seem to focus on work?
Because he bothers me. He hits my phone up all the. I mean, I could just block him. I mean, I could just do that. But he's always in my head because he's always texting me or calling me or popping up in my house. I never had somebody who pops up at my house. He pops up at my house.
Do you like that?
No, hell no. I don't like nobody popping up at my house. I'm a grown woman. Why should I have somebody popping up at my house?
Did he have that privilege at one point?
No, he did not have that privilege at one point. I mean, I guess. I mean, no, he usually tell me when he's coming. Now, like, if I have company and he wanted to see, I'm like, he wanted to see me, I'm like, I have company or something. He'll pop up at my house or something, like some weird crap like that, and he know I have company. He'll just pop up and we want to talk. And no, you can't do that because that's just causing extra conflicts, because neither one of the dudes like each other because they know about each other. When I started dealing with Chris knew who my first one was, so it was just like I ain't lied about nothing. They knew about each other, so they don't like each other. So now I have that one just popping up at my house.
And you still also spend time with the manager.
Mm-hmm. I enjoy spending time with the manager. I feel it's the only one.
So which one do you think is better fit for you?
The manager now. I think now, like, I feel as though when I find somebody new, it's always an upgrade from where I came from. I don't think I don't pick nothing lower than where I came. No, everybody's always upgrade. So now that I know the manager, like, I see the upgrade. I see the levels where I've just reached. I don't want to go back down. But maybe I'm just moving too fast because I'm not up there yet, so I can't be, trying to cancel my first one out because this grown ass man here is on his shit. And yeah. Excuse my language.
It's okay. So you have this new partner that came after the backbone, and you're enjoying him. So what's the problem with your classes now?
I don't do my work. I'm so distracted. Like, for instance, I had a test to turn in the other day. I didn't turn in my test. Instead, I invited my manager over, and we chilled until like 6 o'clock that morning. And I didn't do my test until an hour before the test was due. I think I could have did better on the test, but I didn't want to do the test. I wanted to chill with my dude.
So, priorities.
My priorities, exactly. My priorities is a little jacked up right now. But it's because I don't really want to be in school. I don't really want to be here. I'm just here because my mom's forcing me to be here. I don't really like school. I'm good at it, but I don't like school.
But if you don't do the work, you won't be able to stay here and see the manager or your grandson.
But maybe I just don't need to see them at all because they're just both irritating me. I don't know.
I ain't both irritated.
Yeah, because then now the manager, come to find out the manager is he's more of a crybaby than the other one because he craves more attention than the other one. It's just
so you attract them and then don't show no emotion.
Man, I attract bullshit. I can't even lie to you. It's so confusing, it's ridiculous. I have one who's crying, I have the other one who he gets mad, he ignores me for days. And then I have to reach out to him and then it's good.
So you don't like people that cry?
Don't.
But you don't like people that ignore you?
I don't.
What do you like?
I don't know. I'm 20 and I just started dating. I don't know what I like yet. If I see something I like at the time, I just pick it up. And then I don't even know.
How's that working out for you?
It ain't going very far, as we can see. I'm in another triangle. I just got out of the triangle. I'm in a whole nother one. So I'm obviously not doing something right.
Well, from my personal experience, I used to like dating people that wasn't emotional. I see emotion as weakness, and I didn't like crying. And then I realized how empty it used to make me feel to be with somebody that couldn't show emotion. So
I do agree with that point because it kind of makes me feel like when he doesn't show me the attention, everybody likes attention, but when he ignores me and plays dead to me and don't show me the attention that I need, it kind of makes me feel minuscule. It almost makes me feel as though okay, them times when he ignores me are the times where I feel like I want to go back and talk to my first one because he doesn't do stuff like that. The first one doesn't ignore me. I get all the attention, plus more crying, paragraphs, all types of stuff.
And you don't like all of the attention. It's selective parts of it.
Yeah, but
people don't come as selective parts. They come as packaged deals.
They do. I gotta learn. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
What are some of the bad qualities you have inside you that you don't think they like or you don't like?
I'm aggressive. I'm really aggressive. I'm argumentative. I don't even know how to talk to people. And that's it. I think everything else that comes to me is pretty nicely. I think I'm pretty well grounded. I just got a bad temper. I'll be quick to throw something, anything. So, a lot of arguments that I really had in my past relationship, when it led to fights, it was all on me. I was the one who did it. I was the one who took it there because I can't control my anger. But it was more of the fact that the first, my backbone, he wasn't able to humble me. It was more of I argue and then he wants to get louder than me. He was a whole nother female. I felt like I was arguing with a whole nother girl because he wouldn't just shut the hell up and just, take his wrong and just move the hell on. No, he wouldn't argue with me, bring up something from 85 years ago, and then try to use it against me to make himself look better because it's always about him and how he looks and his image and how he feels about himself. So it was just, back and forth bickering when he just should have just shut the hell up and just moved on and just been wrong.
So you feel like when you're, I guess, arguing with somebody, it's okay for you to argue at them, but for them not to respond?
You can respond if you want to, but it just better make sense. You better just be correct. If you respond,
to have a healthy argument.
No.
A healthy argument is when you begin the argument to reach a new understanding, not to attack. Do you attack when you argue?
Most likely, I will attack. I guess, yeah. Yeah, I do attack. Especially when you piss me off. I can tear you, rip you apart. And I don't have no type of remorse once I get to that point. And I guess that's really bad as well.
So how would it make you feel if they left you alone afterwards?
I would feel sad because I don't want them to leave me alone. If anything, it will be me who leaves them alone for something, Not because I feel as though, lack of a father, I think I kind of have a little bit of abandonment issues, just a little bit. I don't like to be left alone. And now that in me, I haven't been without a boyfriend in years. So they was leave me on my attitude. I wouldn't know how to react. That's not normal. I don't know if I would be able to change my attitude though, because this is me.
This is you.
It's me.
So if this is you, then that means you're okay with dealing with the same men that you're already dealing with. So that's saying, are you okay with the men you're dating?
Sometimes, most of the time, I'm okay with them until they piss me off. They're the two ones that I'm talking to right now. They are okay until they start. Like I said, one turns into a female, and the other one.
What does it mean to turn into a female?
I've never been with a man who literally goes tit for tat with me. Everything that I say, he wants to come back and argue with me like a full-blown yelling, screaming situation. I've never had to deal with that. Like my ex before him, I would speak my piece. I might get loud, but he would be like, "You just give me a face, like who the f you talking to?" And it just afterward, I mean, you know who you can talk to and who you can't talk to like that. And the first one, it seems like me. I can talk to him like some other bitch on me, some other female on the streets, because that's how he acts. When we argue, he acts like some other female on the street because he don't have the rap for me either.
So it seems as though you don't like when somebody argues with you back, and you are a psych major, and you are very aggressive, and you know aggression is a very male dominant trait. It's more associated with men because men tend to be more aggressive. So you come off more masculine.
Yep.
So I guess the man that has more feminine quality behavior is very less attractive.
He don't like that. You are right. I be feeling like I'm more masculine than him most of the time, and he don't like it.
But so you see, I guess female qualities as a weakness.
Well, if you want to put it like that, in a man, hell yes, I will see female qualities in a man as a weakness.
So you know that's how wars start. When two aggressive leaders don't know how to back down from each other.
Yup, and we be rolling, going at it. Just throwing each other up.
And you're okay with that?
I'm not okay with that. I just wish he wouldn't act like that. I don't feel. A lot of the things that made us blow up, that really got us to really bad altercations, it was really because he really did some fuckboy shit. I mean, some really stupid stuff.
So, what are the fuckboy things that he did?
Man, one time we was at a party, he was up against the wall. Okay, first of all, he was right behind me 5 seconds ago. I turned around, and this nigga over here up against the wall, and he got some girl up against him. And I look at him, I looked at him, and he ain't even changed what the hell was going on. So I'm like,
other women.
I'm like, he taking me as a joke, obviously. Obviously, I must be a joke in these streets. So then I had to go approach him because I don't live that life. You ain't gonna make me look stupid outside. No, if he thinks the other way around. So I had to go approach them, and he leaned up against her. She leaned up against him, like, too close. Like, if somebody was on your man like that, you would have been flipping. It was really bad because people was watching. So I walked up to this man. I go on the other side and do the same thing that this girl doing. He didn't even notice I was there. He was too busy gazing into this girl's eyes, right in front of my face, just gazing.
So it's also the promiscuous.
Yes.
Behavior.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. He don't know how to act. So he did that. He had me standing. I counted a whole 45 seconds. I did. I counted down before I had to flip the script, and he asked for it. So I had to dig in his ass real quick, right outside in public. Had to tell him what it was, and he just staring in my face as if I was just some bug on the wall or something. Like, he was confused as hell. He didn't know what was going on, and I'm like, how the hell you gonna look? Whatever case it be.
So today we covered a lot. We discussed you being stressed and the handle your work because you can't pick up your face. You're presently dealing with two men, your backbone and your manager. Your backbone is simple. He acts poorly to be 25. He's your key distraction. He's also very promiscuous in his behavior. Your manager you have a connection with, and he has convenient qualities. Your backbone put a stunt on you. I had arguments about headphones. Neither one of them remind you of your dad. He no longer take up your time with your backbone. And your manager seems like an upgraded partner. I feel like we also made progress on addressing the fact that what you like or what you don't know what you like, and that you're like really good at this. So I think next time we can start with expressing and understanding what it is you do and don't like.
Okay.
All right.